Hello children. Today in geography we will be taking chapter 7 Europe, location, political division and physical features. This is the fourth video and the last video. In this first we will be taking about the central uplands. Now the central uplands, they are lower than the alpine mountains and they are considered as the broken remains of the old mountain system which we called as Hercynian system, and they lie between the northern European plains and alpine mountain system. They extend from the Atlantic coast of Spain in west through France, Germany and Poland, and they are known as they've got different plateaus which are known by different names in different places, like Meseta in Spain, Central Massif and Vosges in France, Black Forest in Germany, Ardennes in Belgium, Plateau of Bohemia and Czech Republic and Slovak Republic, and Ural Mountains on the eastern part of Europe, Russia. And the river Rhine and Rhone flows through the central upland. Next we come to the southern mountainous system. Okay, now this is a complex region, and this is affected by the ancient and the modern orogenic forces. Orogenic forces means the internal and external forces, and here we find old and new mountain systems, river valleys, peninsulas and islands. Now we will be studying this under two heads: the alpine mountain system and the southern chain of peninsula. Now what is alpine mountain system? These are the high ranges rising to above 4000 meters from west to east across the southern Europe, and these mountains were formed. These are the recent fold mountains, and this mountain buildings movement is called as alpine system. They have many high peaks and steep valleys. You can find Etna and Vesuvius are the volcanic mountains found here. Okay, and the Alps from the center of the alpine system. This Alps from the center of the alpine system. Okay, Mount Blanc is the highest peak in the Alps. Next, to the west of the Alps lie the Pyrenees between the France and Spain. Okay, the Cantabrian mountain in the northern Spain and Sierra Morena in the southern Spain. To the east lies the Alpine mountain system, which is divided into two branches, that is Carpathian and Balkan mountains, that forms the northern branch, and Dinaric Alps forms the southern branch. The Caucasus mountain are located between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea, and this Mount Elbrus in Caucasus is the highest peak in Europe. Then we come to the southern chain of peninsulas. There are three important peninsulas between the Alps in the north and Mediterranean in the south. Like the peninsula of Italy and Greece have penetrated into the Mediterranean Sea. The peninsula of Spain is surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean, and the Balkan Peninsula, which is built by the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea. These peninsulas are background of the Alps. Next we come to the drainage system of the Europe. Now the major rivers in the Europe are, like the drainage system, that can be grouped into three categories. That is, rivers in the west, which from the alpine system include like Rhone, Rhine, Loire, Seine and Po. Now rivers in the east, they include the Russian and the East European rivers like Volga, Don, Dnieper, Dniester and Dvina. Okay, rivers in the west are more useful for navigation than east, as the rivers in the east freeze during the winter months. During the winter months, the rivers which are flowing towards the east, they freeze. So they are not helpful in navigation. Navigation means moving through the rivers. Then coming to the next one, Scandinavian highland rivers. The rivers of Scandinavian region are short and swift flowing. So therefore they are harnessed or they are used for production of hydroelectricity. Now which are the rivers? They include Pechora and Mezen rivers. Then next comes to the lakes. The lakes are formed due to the glaciation during the Ice Age in Europe. Lake Ladoga in Russia is the largest freshwater lake in Europe. Other lakes, they include Onega in Russia and Geneva in Switzerland. Now Finland has so many lakes that it is called the lake land of 1000 lakes. End of the chapter. Do read the chapter properly. Thank you, children.